Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a pleasure and honor for me to be here at this gathering, workshop, conference, call it what you want, but this is quite an important for both of us, for all of us, to be here and present the opportunities that we have in Orpic today and in the next 5 to 6 years. In today's fast-paced and dynamic environment, SME plays a vital role as an economy that is reliant on oil and gas for the most part. Oman is actively pursuing a development plan to encourage young Omanis to enter into entrepreneurship and contribute to the notions of GDP. We at Orpic embark upon a major expansion plan with 3 major projects, growth projects. That is the Muscat-Sohar pipeline, the SRIP, and the last one is the Liwa Plastic Complex, which hopefully will be launched the first quarter, inshallah, of 2016. But let me take you to the journey of Orpic. Orpic was inaugurated by His Majesty in 1982, where we started with a very small refinery in Muscat here. And today, it is Oman's largest downstream industry, rapidly growing business in the Middle East oil industry, I would say. It has now 4 plants. We have 4 plants, the Muscat refinery, we have a Sohar refinery, 1 aromatic plant, and 1 propylene plant. And of course, to come, we have another, I would say, refinery that we are building now, and the plastic or the petrochemical industry, hopefully that will come very soon. So we truly believe in Oman, in serving Oman with pride. Our vision is building an Oman integrated refinery and petrochemical company that we are proud of. And also our mission is to ensure, of course, that we are getting the right return from the hydrocarbons to high value for our GDP and to Oman economy. Of course, we all do all of these projects, all our business, we conduct it from core values that we greatly believe in. We have a unique way of working with strong principles that guide us to achieve our targets. We refer to these as our core values. These are the ways that we choose to work, the ways we choose to achieve success. Our core values support us in achieving our short and long-term mission and vision, such as putting safety and environment first. We harness the potential for our people, aiming for a leading performance and serving Oman with pride. I will explain more in the coming slides. So let me take you first of all, Orpic for the day. So you can see from the slides here what we produce, and you can see that as an LG, whether it is on fuel or whether it's an LPG or it is on benzene. But let me concentrate now on the in-country value. The in-country value is an integral part of Orpic growth strategy, and substantial local business participation has been written into the projects, the 3 projects that we have or we have done, or the other projects the CapEx project that we are doing on a yearly basis. We spend, by the way, almost like $75 million every year on CapEx. This is not the big projects, not the 3 projects that I will be talking later on about. Orpic fully supports the national ICV program, and our plan is to maximize our ICV contribution within the $7.5 billion that capital projects which being executed, as we say now, that is the Muscat-Sohar pipeline, or the Sohar refinery improvement project, plus the one to be, which is the plastic, that is costing around $5.2 billion. As part of our strategy, all EPC package shall have a minimum of 10% of the total value dedicated to in-country value development. Orpic growth projects will have immediate commercial benefits brings to the business. It will have impact other areas. It will have an impact in other areas, like 300 direct permanent jobs will be created by within the projects, as well as around 2,400 Omani contract roles over the project lifetime. In the region of 900 indirect jobs will be generated by multiplier effect of LEPIC and SRIP. Will have and SRIP. So these are the projects that I have mentioned. They are not 6.5, there will be around $7.5 billion. We started with the Sohar refinery improvement project, that's around $2.7 billion. Muscat Sohar pipeline, that will be $350 million. And finally, the Liwa plastic, which will be around $5.2 billion. We are investing our transformation, which will be complete in 2018, is spearheaded by three major projects: the Muscat, the MSPP, the Sohar refinery, the Liwa plastic. All three have their part to play in the sea change we are beginning to experience. We want to effectively contribute to the development of the local communities by looking after the environment, creating new jobs, and growing new business opportunities that local companies can take positive advantage of it. We are committed to delivering environmentally clean operation. Capability building is a challenge in any organization. However, for us to grow our business and grow our capacity to meet the needs of Oman and international market. Just for these projects, we have started for the last 3 years to invest before even these projects start to be implemented, taking almost like for the last 3 years around 1,000 fresh graduate or diploma graduates, and starting a very stringent and training program for them. However, our project will result also in significant job generation. The construction phase of LEPIC will require up to 20,000 people, full-time equivalent. The indirect employment effect is expected to create more than 1,200 jobs in the local area. Orpic today employs 2,000 people, of which 73% are Omanis at all levels, both technical and non-technical jobs. And finally, we are creating value through a very significant focus on ICV. Orpic's socioeconomic impact has been notable. An independent socioeconomic study that we have commissioned gave us a very promising data to work on. In terms of GDP, Orpic currently contributes on average 4.2 billion per year to Oman's GDP, which is equivalent to 5% in total. This number is forecast to increase by 2018 to $6.5 billion, which is taking us to almost 6% of the GDP. That's a contribution of this company. The growth project will further promote opportunities for small to medium enterprises, which also have a positive impact on the in-country value being generated by Orpic. And Orpic culture is built upon its commitment to serve Oman and be a socially responsible corporate citizen. I'll just give you some statistics so far on the both projects that we have, from the Sohar refinery improvement project in Sohar and the Muscat Sohar pipeline. We managed to get 432 million invested out of the $2.7 billion in the local economy, particularly on those industries that producing like Oman cables and like the pipe industries or the piping industries that we have here in Oman. So these are the figures only from the two projects that we have, and we hope, of course, this figure will be even twice. The figure will be two times this from the Leo plastic. Of course, these are the areas that both projects have concentrated on, and in terms of its ICV. Building SME database. This is our Orpic way. This is our ICV, the way we did it in Orpic. We have 3 circles. One of them is building SME database. This is key ingredient because it will be difficult to function without having a firm database of companies offering specialized services. We also have another circle that develop and support the training or the support for all those ICVs. And we have a full department, in fact, dedicated department, just to help people and to identify the opportunities. And I have Ibrahim Al-Mamri, who wants to meet him later on, who is heading this ICV. We also go to the extent now of not only identifying and having this database, but also ring-fencing, identifying the tenders that really can be done by local SMEs, ring-fencing those tenders and only tendering it for, or inviting only those who are now in our database. We are also working very hard with the ministerial team and Khalfan Al-Busaidi from PDO on establishing a North Al-Batna company, which we hope will start with the logistics, as we are going to be looking for a lot of support in the logistics in the next 4 to 5 years from now. So we are hoping that the North Al-Batna company will be hopefully inaugurated. Yes, Khalfan? Very soon. We also operate a very transparent procurement process. All our tenders are in our website available. There are 3 stages. You can see them, those in tendering, those being awarded. And we also have the team that can talk to those who have not won, especially the Omani ICV SMEs, why they didn't win this. Our team can really sit with them and take them through so that they are really in a better position to bid for the next time. We serve Oman with pride. We recognize and respect our responsibility to our nation, people, and our community. Our projects keep Oman's people and its industries moving. Without us, you cannot really work, guys. At the same time, we aim to be good neighbors, creating sustainable development in the communities in which we operate. I think this is one of the challenges that we had in Orpic in the past. Now we are very good neighbors with our communities. We have invested quite a lot of time, effort, and also, I wouldn't like to say, but also money. We invested just on the last, I would say, 2 years, more than 40 million riyals on sustainable projects within our community. Our community is very important to us, and that's why we need to be a very good corporate citizenship. That's our license to operate. Everything we do it proudly, and we aim to support local social and economic development initiatives through our CSR foundation, known as Yusur, and our External Relations Services Department. We are an ambitious company that aims for excellence in all aspects of our operations. We want to be a leading performance, or we are aspiring, in fact, to be a leading performer in Oman and in our industry, expanding our business into the future. Shukran jazilan.